Namaskar. IMD welcomes you in daily weather briefing program of 24 January 2022. So in this briefing, we will discuss about the synoptic systems prevailing today, 24 hours realized weather forecast and warnings for next 5 days. So let us begin with the synoptic systems. So yesterday's WD is still persisting over Punjab and neighborhood as a cyclonic circulation in lower tropospheric levels, and also the trough associated with this in with the tropospheric levels with its axis at 5.8 kilometer above mean sea level, roughly along 75 degree east and 32 degree north. And today we are having one cyclonic circulation over Jharkhand and lower tropospheric levels. And one trough is running from this cyclonic circulation of WD over Punjab to Jharkhand area across Uttar Pradesh. And one cyclonic circulation also lies over North Interior Karnataka and neighborhood in lower tropospheric level, that is extensive to 1.5 kilometer above mean sea level. So under the influence of these synoptic systems, this weather of our country will be regulated and will be influenced. So we will discuss in detail in forthcoming slides. Before that, let us discuss about 24 hours weather. So yesterday over East Uttar Pradesh in the district of Siddharth Nagar, one of the station reported 15 centimeter, and in Himachal Pradesh in the district of Shimla, one station reported 7 centimeter. In Punjab, Pathankot district 5 centimeter, and in Haryana, Chandigarh reported 4 centimeter, and Uttarakhand, Haridwar reported 4 centimeter, and in Jammu and Kashmir, one of the stations reported 2 centimeter. So we can say that heavy to very heavy rainfall realized in one or two stations over East Uttar Pradesh and heavy rainfall over West Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. And as regards cold day to severe cold day conditions, they prevailed in some parts of Himachal Pradesh, West Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Chandigarh, Uttarakhand, and cold day condition in isolated pockets over East Madhya Pradesh, West Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Jammu division. And as regards dense fog, so dense to very dense fog realized that is prevailed in isolated pockets over Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Haryana, West Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Maharashtra, Jharkhand, and Assam and Meghalaya. So this is about the realized past 24 hours weather. Highlights of today's briefing is that cold day and dense fog over plains of northwest India likely during next 2 days, and cold wave conditions over most parts of northwest India and Madhya Pradesh after 24 hours for subsequent 4 days. Now we go to forecast and warnings. So isolated to scattered. Why isolated? We mean stations reported 25 up to 25%, and when we call scattered, it means 25 to 50% station will report rainfall. So isolated to scattered, light rainfall, snowfall very likely over Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand today, and light rainfall, snowfall tomorrow, that is 25th January, and dry weather unlikely thereafter for subsequent 3 days. Isolated light rainfall very likely over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Uttar Pradesh during next 24 hours, and dry weather thereafter. Scattered to fairly widespread rainfall. By fairly widespread, we mean stations reporting between this 50 to 75% stations will report rainfall. So scattered to fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall is expected over somewhere in West Bengal during 24 to 26 January, and isolated rainfall thereafter. Isolated light rainfall very likely over Bihar, Jharkhand, Gangetic, West Bengal, and Odisha on 24th and 25th January, and isolated light rainfall over Andaman Nicobar Islands during next 5 days. Scattered to fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall is expected over Northeast India during 24 to 27 January. And as far as outlook is concerned, under the influence of a distant disturbance from 29 January 2022, light isolated to scattered rainfall, snowfall is likely over western Alba region from 29th January to 31st January 2022. And this is the scenario of the minimum. So gradual fall in minimum temperatures by 3 to 5 degrees Celsius likely over most parts of northwest and central India during next 5 days, and no significant change in minimum temperature likely over East India during next 24 hours, and fall by 4 to 5 degrees Celsius during subsequent 4 days, and fall in minimum temperature by 2 to 3 degrees Celsius very likely over Gujarat state during next 2 days, and no significant change thereafter. Now we go to the fog and cold day and cold wave conditions. So dense to very dense fog conditions is very likely during next 2 days during night and morning hours over Punjab and West Uttar Pradesh, and dense fog conditions in isolated pockets very likely over North Rajasthan and Jharkhand during next 24 hours, and over West Bengal and Sikkim on 26 January, over Haryana, Chandigarh, East Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Assam and Meghalaya, Tripura during next 2 days, and over Odisha during next 3 days. Cold day to severe cold day conditions very likely in some pockets over West Madhya Pradesh during next 3 days, in isolated pockets over Rajasthan and Gujarat during next 24 hours, over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, East Madhya Pradesh during next 3 days, and over Uttarakhand, West Uttar Pradesh and Saurashtra and Kutch during next 2 days. Cold wave to severe cold wave conditions very likely in isolated pockets over Saurashtra and Kutch during next 2 days, over Rajasthan on 27 and 28, and cold wave condition very likely in isolated pockets over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh during 26 to 29, over Gujarat region during next 4 days, and over Rajasthan during next 5 days, over West Uttar Pradesh during 27 to 29, over North Madhya Pradesh on 26 and 27, over East Uttar Pradesh on 28 and 29 January 2022. So this is the expectation of cold wave to severe cold day conditions. Accordingly, we have given this red coded by the warnings for next 5 days. You can see that this parts of northwest and central India is given orange color due to the dense fog and cold day conditions during next 2 days. And then this orange color is given to the East MP also because of this uh, different cold day conditions on 26, and this whole pocket of northwest and adjoining central India is given cold wave conditions during 27 and 28 as well, as already discussed. So this is all about weather warning. So we can summarize that again highlight that cold day and fog conditions during next 2 days over northwest and central India as already told, and this cold wave conditions during the specified period as already discussed over different parts of northwest, central and east India. Thank you. We will meet again with another episode of this daily weather briefing. Till then, bye.